Hey there, guys.
Hello.
Hey there, guys. Adam Fishwick here, and I'm sat with a tango here. Yes. So we're going.
Oh, you mean me?
No, I've got a tango. I've got a tango of orange over there. So, guys, what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be doing a coming soon trailer breakdown after the pilot episode finished. So
Which should be fun.
we're going to do a breakdown of that, and also, unfortunately, Andrew cannot make next week's episode.
Many tears.
So
He
has to go back to uni.
I have to go back to uni.
So
'cause
this is
many exams.
Yes.
Yay!
He's betraying us. he was originally going to be doing Smell, but unfortunately stuff has got
Change
in
of
the way.
day. Yeah.
So
Oh,
this
well.
is his last video, so you've got me to do the rest of the videos. And also I want to say happy birthday to David Tennant, so I hope he's had a great day. But this probably be uploaded tomorrow, but to us it's David Tennant's birthday.
Imagine party hats,
Yes.
and kazoos and
Yes.
party streamers. Yay!
Yay. Let's get on with the video now. So, when we finished, when the episode of the pilot finished, it just came up as the next episode trailer as Smile, and then it just said coming soon. I was just like, oh, okay, and then I actually didn't take very much notice of the coming soon thing because it had. Because things were just going through my mind of that episode, and
Very philosophical you are.
and then I just noticed like it had different things on it, so I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I was not expecting a coming soon trailer. So what did you think of this coming soon trailer coming on, Andrew?
Well, I mean, I've only seen it the once, so I can't remember much of it. But I remember thinking that, yeah, it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the enemies we haven't seen before. Obviously, you get the Mondasian Cybermen, and I think the normal Cybermen are going to come up at some point, and then you get Missy and.
There's the only big reason why I wanted to do this trailer breakdown because there's one particular man who I'm very
This
excited
guy has
about.
not stopped going on about him.
I'm also very interested to talk about the other scenes of this trailer though, but it's just most at the end. I'm more looking forward to, and I don't think you want to know who I'm talking about because I think you all know who I'm talking about.
Let's think. This is gonna take a bit of guessing. John Sim.
Yeah,
John Sim, of course.
Yeah, so
That will be very, very cool.
it would be.
Your favourite master, right?
He is, and then it's Roger Delgado. Of
course.
Well, I don't
The beard.
With the beard.
It was all the beard. He was actually just along for the ride.
Guys, if you've seen, if you knew what we were talking about, there it's
Doctor Who Draw My Life.
I'll put the link in the description so you can see it, so you'll know what we're on about.
Too many in-jokes. Far too many in-jokes.
Too many in-jokes. This is not how we're like in person, believe me.
Oh no, it's all you get with us.
Yeah.
Just in-joke after in-joke after in-joke. And the occasional Doctor Who.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get started on this. Yeah, I think this episode is Extremis, which is written by Stephen Moffat. So yeah, this is Bill on a ship. It could be Extremis, or it could be the Mars episode, which is written by Mark Gatiss.
Oh, the Empress of Mars.
Yeah, the Empress
Yeah,
of Mars, and
yeah.
that's with the Ice Warriors. So because I remembered in another trailer, the when it officially came out, that Bill looked like she was on that ship, but she was wearing she was wearing a diving suit. So
Interesting.
I could be wrong. That could be the third episode, Thin Ice, because that's an episode underwater. So it
Is
could
this
be
one
that
of the
one.
first scenes in the trailer? This is basically the first scene.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could definitely be one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
See, I'm not doing that joke again. Not doing that joke again.
So yeah, we're not gonna do all the scenes. It's because there's not much to talk about though. But I've only just put in the scenes which are more talking about though. So, but also Belle seems to be wearing the same clothes
yeah.
as she did in the pilot. So could this be?
To be fair, she looks quite happy.
Yeah, she's always happy.
But it's quite chill.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a few hours before she was a university student. Well, she wasn't even that. She was selling chips.
Yeah, she's a chill.
Chilled Bill.
Chill Bill.
Chill Bill. Not Kill Bill, but
No,
Chill Bill.
not Kill Bill. Chill Bill.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested from what this episode has to give us. So yeah, let's move on to the next scene. So I think this guy is also in Thin Ice as well.
Okay.
And he says to the doctor, "You're the one who should be afraid," and then you just get the doctor saying, "No, I said you should be the one who should be afraid." Something like that.
Oh.
I know the guy says
It's like some scaredy contest.
Yeah, I think this guy is kind of wanting the doctor and Bill going on doing the underwater mission from Thin Ice because I've only heard rumours about that. I heard it from somewhere. I think it might have been the Who Addicts. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't.
The Who community.
The Who community. Yeah, there's not much to talk about this scene though, but yeah, this is one that which is kind of interesting to talk about, even though it's just a random guy.
So, do we know much about what happens in this one, or
no, not really. No,
we don't have much to go off, really.
No, but yeah, it is an interesting one, Thin Ice, because I think I'm more going to be looking forward to that episode rather than Smile, because Smile is written by Frank Control Boyce, who also written In the Forest of the Night, and we don't like that episode. Do you not like that
not
episode?
The best.
No, but he's only written that one, so I'm willing to give the man another chance. So yeah. Well, yeah, I want to be surprised for Smile, and yeah, I'm also looking forward to this episode too. But to be honest, I'm looking forward to every episode in Series 10.
Especially the Johnson one.
Oh,
did I say that out loud?
No, not really. Anyway, let's get on to the next scene.
What isn't there to say about this little gem of a scene?
Yes.
I was surprised they included it quite early on in the trailer, actually. I thought it would have been a kind of a last frame or something, but no.
Well, I've heard... Well, at start of when I saw this scene, I didn't get worried because as much as I'm worried about how the Doctor's going to regenerate, but I don't think this is actually the real thing. I think Stephen Moffat is just trying to pull our leg.
You think?
Yeah, but then I looked it on I looked it on Wikipedia on the episodes, and the first and the last 2 episodes are called World Enough and Time, and the last episode's called
The Doctor Fails.
The Doctor
Fails,
Falls.
yeah. Oh gosh, I said fails.
If the Doctor
I said fails. Well, he obviously does fail because he's regenerating. So
yes, well, I am.
I'm so bad. I'm sorry.
I am interested on how he's going to regenerate, though. But
perhaps he falls.
Yeah, pretty
it's
much.
It's a rather unimpressive one, like Tom Baker's regeneration.
Where he falls off out of a satellite.
Yeah, he does.
So, yeah. I'm interested on how the 12th Doctor's going to regenerate, but
perhaps we're going to get a modern day version of The Watcher.
As much as I like that, but I don't think we're going to have.
Actually, it's
that.
John Sim all along.
Oh no! Jesus Christ! Imagine if it was Miffy.
Or maybe John Sim is actually the new Doctor.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, there's a thing about that a while back with David Tennant regenerating on that time, but let's not talk about that. I'm not 100% believing this at the minute, because I don't think that the BBC or whatever would actually show us this. They got to keep it as a.
But we all know what a
we
all know what a regeneration looks like.
Oh yeah, we know that.
But I mean, like, obviously, there's no clue here as to like.
The Doctor's stand is the Doctor's with 2 unit soldiers, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But mind you. I could be wrong, because I know there's unit soldiers in the Eaters of Light, so it could be that one. So this could be like the Doctor just regenerating, but he might escape it or something. So yeah, I'm not 100% believing this at the minute.
I don't know. I'm probably less skeptical than you on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we also they also showed us the Doctor with his hand starting to regenerate in a previous trailer.
Yeah. Again, I'm still not really believing that. So I don't know.
Well, obviously the Doctor has to regenerate at some point, because we know for a fact that Peter Capaldi is leaving.
Yeah, we definitely know.
Unless it's kind of all this massive, this massiff deception, and it won't be.
Yeah, it just baffles me that that the trailer would actually show this, because we never had it with David Tennant and Matt Smith. So I don't
know. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah. Well,
you really are skeptical.
Yes. Well, mind you, I remembered when Series 6 came out, and we saw pictures of the Doctor regenerating on the beach when he got shot by
of course
River Song, the astronaut. So. I think it's just something to pull our leg. But, I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong.
Well, I think it's the fact that we know that the Doctor's definitely going at the end of this series.
Yeah.
That I'm probably less skeptical about it than otherwise, because they've actually they've said, they've released the fact that that Peter Capaldi is leaving.
Yeah.
I think with the Impossible Astronaut... that series, the Doctor doesn't.
Sorry about that, guys. That's just my computer.
Yeah. That series, the Doctor doesn't. Matt Smith wasn't leaving that series, which is probably why,
Yeah.
It was more of a teaser, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, I could be wrong, but
yeah. But yeah. this is also one of probably the second thing I'm more interested about. So yeah, let's move on to the next scene. So yeah, the Mondasian Cybermen.
Very much a hype
Yes.
for the old Whovians.
Yes. I've seen the 10th planet with Aaron. So yeah, Aaron, you've got a shout out there if you're watching it. It's a very good story, the 10th planet, and people have been saying that the 12th Doctor's going to fall like the first Doctor did in the 10th planet. So I think people are getting a bit of 10th planet vibes from this. I think it's obviously the finale though.
You see, I haven't seen the 10th planet, so I don't understand what all the fuss is about. But I know that these guys, I mean, obviously, they look a very old style as Cybermen, and I know obviously I know they're from the first Doctor's last story, so obviously they hold a very special place in the hearts of Whovians.
And the one thing that I'm excited for Peter really, and another thing what I'm not worried of. Another thing that I'm a bit concerned about is that, well, for start off, I'm really glad that Peter has finally got the Mondasian Cybermen, because in interviews he's been wanting them for ages, and I'm so glad he's finally got them. I'm really glad that
it's like a little kid getting all of his dreams come true.
I know.
Of course, he always wanted to play the Doctor, didn't he?
Ever since he was a kid, he grew up watching Doctor Who. So yeah, I can tell that William Hartnell is Peter's favourite Doctor. Aww. So yeah,
I mean, it's it's definitely good spirited to sort of bring something back. Yeah. Definitely from that long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you've always had the Daleks, and you've always had this, the Cybermen, and of course they recently brought back the Zygons.
Yeah.
And
but we've not had the Mondasian Cybermen since 1966.
Obviously, the only thing you were worried about is that they were just going to be used as a sort of a redundant figure, like the Special Weapons Dalek, which we have ranted so much about before.
Yeah, I'm scared about the Mondasian Cybermen being fan service, and another thing, because they're looking up in the air at the minute, and I'm scared that they might fly, because the modern ones that they can fly, and they're a bit like Iron Man in a way, and I don't think that's right. So I don't want the Mondasian Cybermen to fly, because I don't think it'll be right.
I'm just intrigued to see what would become of them, because obviously they brought back a very simple costumed monster.
Yeah.
Back into a kind of a very modern era of technology of the like. So yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to actually see what they do with them.
I hope that they're not going to be fan service, but whatever Stephen Moffat's going to do with them, and he's going to make some use out of them. So yeah, I'm interested from what he's going to say, and then I think we're going to move on to the next scene.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I really want Stephen to pull this off.
Well, this is a little bit of a gory clip.
Yeah. So me and Andrew just this minute looked at the trailer for this scene, and we couldn't tell what it is. We still can't tell what it is. Andrew thinks it's rather metal.
It looks like metal robots or whatever, or indeed, I mean, snakes or something.
If it's snakes,
I don't know.
I think you've got vibes that Connor v. Sarth might be returning. Davros might.
Of course.
I very much doubt that, but it'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Connor v. Sarth. He was such a good villain.
He played someone else, didn't he?
He did. He was the Vale in Heaven Sent.
Of course.
So
Very creepy figure.
yeah,
Very creepy guy.
I think Conor South was such a great villain. I think he was good in Magician's Apprentice, but I don't think we saw him that much in Witcher's Familiar though. But yeah, this scene does look interesting to talk about. I don't think there's much to say about this scene though. But I'm only just saying, saying as much stuff as we can about every scene.
Yeah, I mean, this scene is literally just like a second long.
Because, as I said, not every clip is on this of the trailer.
We're trying to tackle most of it, at least.
Yeah, we're trying to tackle a lot of it, but there's the scenes that I haven't included. It's just that we haven't got very much to talk about, really. So I think this scene, even though it's just like a second long, I think
it's gripping. It's gripping. It's gripping. I wanna see what the things attacking him are.
We'll be able to tell you after the episode airs. So there you go, guys.
There's something to watch out for.
Definitely. So yeah, we had this scene in the very first trailer of after the return of Dr. Mysterio. So we had this little trailer of Series 10, and we had this scene here, and it says I can tell it's probably the Doctor in the episode Thin Ice, and it says, "I'm the Doctor. I will save all your lives, and when I do, you will spend the rest of them wondering who I was."
Already memorizing the quotes, and it's not even
on yet. But yeah, I have a habit of remembering every line from Doctor Who. So I can tell like Capaldi is probably like taking over of the crew. It's just like, you listen to me now.
I am in charge. He does have a superiority complex.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I'm interested on what this episode is about of Thin Ice. That I know it's just underwater.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not as specialized in the area.
I am liking the writer of it. It's written by Sarah Dollard, and I believe she's written Face the Raven, and I really like Face the Raven
was actually pretty good. It's just
good.
what happens after.
It's just what happens after. We're not going to talk about Hellbent. I will talk to you about Hellbent in another video, but not now. But
it really was the episode from hell.
Yeah, what you just heard there was just Andrew quoting "Come Fly With Me," and also the beloved Matt Lucas is in it as well.
Of course. Noodles in it.
Noodles, noodles.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'll let Adam give his comments on this first, because I think he's...
Yes. This is just like a little quick glimpse scene of Missy, and she just turns her head like she's like a freaking robot. So, do you think that Missy is actually a robot?
Oh, I don't remember this scene in the trailer, but
because
that's an interesting theory. Because I mean, maybe in that in the finale,
Dark Water.
Yes, yeah, I was thinking about that because she's in the whatever it was.
Yeah, she said that she's like a robot or something. You know what scene? You know what scene I'm on about when she bloody kisses the Doctor. Yeah. I know that sounds like a little strange, Missy being a robot, though, but it's just the way she just seems to be turning her head. And also, I think I've mentioned this before, that since John Sims seems to be returning.
He is returning. He's returning. Through the darkness, returning. Always returning. I'll stop it. Go on.
I think that that Missy is actually Irani. She's been a Irani all along, and she's just probably
the Rani. She's been
Yeah.
Rani.
and
Yeah.
and she's
Well,
just
of course, that's the theory that the Who Addicts came up with.
Matthew Rowney, he did a really good.
It's convincing.
It's very convincing, and I was gonna say this when we get up to the John Sims scene, but I might say a little bit about it now, but I'll talk more about it later.
No, Adam, control yourself.
So I think that Missy might have trapped John Sim into that vault in.
She didn't trap the master. She trapped John Sim.
Yeah.
She trapped the actor.
Yeah. So I think that Michelle Gomez trapped John Sim in that vault in the pilot. So I think that we're going to.
Oh, is that what you think it is?
Yeah, in the vault.
Wow.
I think John Sim's in there.
That is deep.
And yeah, the Doctor and Nardo are trying to figure out what's in there. So that's the only obvious thing I can think of, really, because I can't really think if it's anything else. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think that's an interesting postulate.
Yeah.
I think we'll wait and see what actually.
I just think that that Missy probably just trapped John Sim's master in the vault, and she's just kind of like stolen the master's identity, and but she's just a Rani all along, and John Sim can't do anything about it because he's just locked in the vault.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And to be honest, if that's actually the truth, I would call Stephen Moffat a genius.
Well, I mean, obviously there are many plot twists that could make this series be a very, very good series. But it depends.
If Missy just turns out to be Irani, I think she'll be the best Irani ever. Because when we if this is true, and if we look back at past episodes, say like Dark Water, when she announced herself as the master, and we just know full well that she's going to be Irani now. But as I said, I'm not thinking that this is actually going to happen though. But if it does happen, we're just going to be thinking, wow, what a mysterious character she was.
It would be quite cool. I mean, it would be quite cool.
Yeah, Stephen Moffat, if you're watching this, please let this be true. So we've got here is Bill with explosives here, and I've got a good theory here. In the trailer, the teaser trailer for Series 10, Bill did a speech of the Doctor, and she's saying, I won't miss it for the world, even if it kills me. And people have been thinking that Bill might die in the end of Series 10. I know that's going a bit too far-fetched, but...
See, I've not been in the Doctor Who community, so I've not been privy to that.
Because
these theories,
because Stephen Moffat is leaving, and Peter Capaldi's leaving, so I'm guessing that Pearl Mac is going to be leaving, which I don't think that's fair for her though.
Well, I think it's entirely up to the
Yeah.
companion, really. I think it's
Yeah.
it's usually up to the actor. It's
Yeah.
very few occasions that,
Yeah.
you know,
It
where
just
happened where they've been forced to leave. I don't think, unless Paul Mackie only wanted to stay for just the one series, I think I think it's far too short
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
companion, because this series is one episode shorter than normal anyway.
Yeah.
It will just be a bit one series
Yeah.
is too short of a time to kind of kill a companion off.
Yeah. Well, this is just the scene of Bill being with explosives, so I'm guessing this might blow her up.
Well, she doesn't look chained there
No.
at all. She just looks like she's looking at the explosive,
Yeah.
so maybe looking to disarm it or something like that. But I don't think it has any more significance
Yeah.
to it
I
than
know what you
that,
mean.
because I really don't think.
Yeah, it's just a theory of mine, really.
It's of course an interesting one, and it could happen.
Yeah.
It's not to do anything.
This is one of the scenes which I'm not too sure about. So, guys, write in the comments what you actually think about this scene, because if you agree with this, or you think it could be something else, comment on the on the video below. So I would really love to know what you think about this.
So a bit about this, don't you? Or
well, I've just got a little theory though. I don't know what it is though, but there's two things really. It's just where it's at, and it's kind of reminding me of Heaven Sent in a way.
Reminds me of Halo.
But this scene, the Doctor looks like it. I could be wrong though, but it looks like he's on Stonehenge there, don't you think?
It does look like it could be Stonehenge. However, I've got a couple of points that I don't think it is, and that's the landscape there is hilly. Round Stonehenge, it's actually not hilly. It's actually on completely flat land. My parents and sister have been there.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't.
Well, I was revising. The second thing is that they've already included Stonehenge.
Yes, they have in Pandorica.
In the Pandorica Opens, and I don't think it would really become a centre play for anything else again. So,
isn't it a bit, bit more secure or something to get in there now?
What, in real life?
Yeah, in real life.
I don't know about filming, but in terms of public viewing, you have to go for a bit to get close to the stones, but it's not too bad.
The only reason why this is reminding me of Heaven Sent is because there's another scene in the second trailer that the Doctor goes inside that cave that he's looking at, and he's seeing like this gateway or something, and it's kind of reminding me a bit about when the Doctor was breaking the ice.
It's not ice. It's something that's it's some kind of crystal structure that's 3 times harder than diamond or whatever it was.
I very much doubt this is going to happen, but I very much doubt we're not going to get a Gallifrey episode, as much as I would love that to happen.
Oh man, Gallifrey episode would be
the
best.
Even though we had it in Hellbent, we rarely saw it.
We could do with an episode which kind of puts Hellbent to kind of to rest in a way, and we should have an episode that is what Hellbent should have been.
I just think No, don't get me wrong. I don't like Hell Bent, but I like the beginning of it though. I think it started off well. It's just when Clara came
Yeah, the
in
first
and,
20 minutes.
Yeah, first 20 minutes was brilliant.
We can bend all the
what-
rules of time, and we'll save Clara, and who's already died.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about Hell Bent, but if that ever happens, and we still got if we got another Gallifrey episode, and we still had like the first 20 minutes of Hell Bent in there for like the whole episode, it would be amazing. But yeah, I don't know where the Doctor is going into this, but it looks interesting. It could be another way into that vault or something. Don't you think?
I think this again is an interesting theory. I'm not too sure what to
Go
believe
on.
myself. I'm not too sure what to believe myself, but I'm more one for watching the series and seeing what unfolds. Yeah, obviously this cave is somewhat significant.
Yeah.
Maybe it does contain some kind of a
Yeah.
gateway, a portal or something. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
in the other trailer, he was going inside a cave and it had a portal there. So
it does have a portal.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does have a portal, and so yeah.
Or maybe it is a portal to Gallifrey. Who knows? No.
no Tom Baker references.
That wasn't even intentional that time. It's just irresistible. Anyway.
So yeah, this scene has actually caught my eye. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, let's move on to the next scene. I don't think we're going to be talking much about this scene. I can probably say that.
No, it just looks like some woman working a robot or something like that.
Possessed, something which looks more like a zombie.
Yeah, it does look like that actually.
Well, if I think it might be, new monsters, and that's what I like. That's what our Doctor is about. Getting new monsters.
Oh, certainly. I think there is a greater variety of new monsters in this next.
Yeah.
In this next series than perhaps we've had in a long time. The only kind of old monsters to modern Who here are the new Cybermen in a way. Obviously we get the Mondasian that have been on before. There's the ice monsters which we'll come to in a minute.
Get to.
And there's I think that's it in terms of monsters we've actually seen over the whole course of Doctor Who.
Well, there was a scene which we was gonna do, but there wasn't much to talk about it, and it was this woman and another few people on a ship, and they were walking on it, and I'm guessing that it's the same episode where Bill was in at the beginning of this trailer, so I think this could be the same episode.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, it will be interesting to find out.
So the Ice Warriors.
Yeah, the Ice Warriors.
Yeah, I believe they have graced us with their presence before.
Yes, in Cold War. No.
I always get confused with that.
It's Patrick Troughton. I haven't even seen the Ice Warriors yet.
Yeah, so that's it.
So I think you guys are ashamed of me right now. I promise I will get round to it some.
Although
point.
he's still nerdy enough to know which Doctor it was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, Aaron's a big fan of the Second Doctor, so that's how I know. And plus, I've seen the DVD case of it, so
that's good enough. No.
I think that's
you won't stop until every single Doctor Who episode is watched.
But yeah,
all 10 billion of them.
I think that was the only time we saw the Ice Warriors in the classic series. Same with the Zygons, really. So we've had more Zygon episodes than the classic era.
Yeah, of course.
And this episode's written by Mark Gatiss, and I'm hoping that this one's going to be a bit more an improvement than Sleep No More.
Oh, you didn't like that one. I thought that was all right. You know, I thought that was all right.
I know there's a very few people who don't like it. I know Charlie, he doesn't like it. So yeah, Charlie, if you're also watching this, I've also gave you a shout out.
I want to say thank you to my mom, my dad.
Well, yeah, there's also in the teaser trailer that there's an ice queen. There's an ice warrior queen.
An ice warrior queen.
Yeah, it's a different look.
Oh.
So that does look interesting.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So yeah, I am looking forward to this episode. I think this is the Pyramids of Mars one. I'm
Oh,
not
don't
sure.
look to me for confirmation.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an episode. It's not the Pyramids of Mars. It's the pyramid at the end of the world.
Yeah.
That's it. I remember.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Be interesting to see anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
I am interested. Even
looking forward to the Ice Warriors to come back.
Yeah, even if it's not that one, I am interested in the episode, the pyramid at the end of the world, because that does sound like a really creative episode title.
It does. Yeah, better than quite a few on the list, I think, in terms of episode titles. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, since Bill is gay, or lesbian, you like to call it, and if you've seen Matt Lucas's previous work in Little Britain, he plays a character called Davith Thomas, and he says that
no, you can't be, because I'm the only gay in the village.
And
he goes like that.
Now he's the only gay in the TARDIS.
Now, yeah, but not anymore.
No, Bill has Bill is now the also gay in the TARDIS, and I think Noodle has finally accepted that there's another gay in the TARDIS.
Perhaps this is embracing that.
So that's why they're hugging each other, really. And to be honest, this is probably what Stephen Moffat did. I think he watched Little Britain and saw Matt Lucas's character of Davith Thomas, and he thought to himself, "I'm gonna write Bill gay just to piss Matt Lucas off."
Perhaps.
And I think now that he probably just watched it before he casted Matt Lucas, so he just probably did that just to annoy him.
It was all planned.
Yeah, it was all
right
planned.
From the very beginning.
Yes. And I bet Stephen Moffat, when he got them both cast, he said to himself, I might just write a character like Davith Thomas and then make him accept that he is not the only gay in the TARDIS, and that's why they're hugging each other. But no, to be all seriousness, I think Nat Noodle or Bill might have to leave each other. So I think they've been close friends. So yeah, I think that's
just
why they're hugging,
nice
really.
old toasty old comfy old.
And I know some people are not liking Matt Lucas's character Nardo, but
he actually grew on you last time, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't when I saw him in sorry, I keep on getting mixed up. The Husbands of River Song. I just thought, okay, he's just a guest character. He's not, he's not nothing special. He's just there for comic
And then we see
relief.
him in
And then,
Return of Doctor Mysterio.
yeah, and then I just thought, really, you bring in Stephen, you bring in Nardo back, yeah, just for out of all the people in the world, you bring in Noodle. Yeah. Again, it did bother me a bit.
I honestly don't know how Matt Lucas has managed to secure himself. He's just hilarious. I love him. I love him. He's great,
hilarious.
actually.
But yeah, I'm still not 100% keen on his character though. But I thought he was all right in Return of Doctor Mysterio, but I thought he wasn't the best though. But I think he did improve in the pilot.
I think again, you're too quick to judge after a couple of episodes. I think we need to see characters develop, and it's that development that we relate to, and decide whether a character is for us or not.
Yeah, and I can see that later on in this series that Nardo and Bill get on very well, and they've got to say goodbye to each other. So I've been hearing that Stephen Moffat there is a reason why Nardo is in this series. He seems to have like a big plot thing at the end. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but that's what I've heard from Stephen.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
So
there's too much speculating.
Yeah,
I just wanna.
There's a lot.
I just wanna watch the series. And
there's a lot of stuff coming up in series 10, and also today I've also looked it on the Mirror. And I don't know if you know it by now though, but
and saw yourself in the mirror cracked.
Yeah, but I don't know if you know it by now, but the Mirror and the Sun have just said that we're going to be getting the first Doctor played by David Bradley, of course, and he's going to be teaming up with the 12th Doctor in
that would be legendary.
The Christmas special. So, as much as I would love that to happen, though, but I'm not taking it too seriously. I want it to be official by the BBC. So I'm thinking that the Christmas episode, that the Doctor's got a lot on his plate to fight. So I'm guessing that maybe the Time Lord will probably help the Doctor out and bring one of his
you are definitely one for speculating, aren't you? Yeah, I mean that would be. It would, like I said before, I think we should definitely have another sort of Time Lord episode or Gallifrey episode, the episode that Hellbent should have been.
Yeah, like Hellbent. Yeah, definitely. I hope if we don't get that by Stephen, I'm definitely hoping we're going to get that from the Chris Chibnall era.
Yeah.
We've got to, really. We definitely deserve it.
Guess.
Yeah,
we'll wait and see. And see where that takes us.
Interesting thoughts. Yeah, I'm still up there for Nardo to develop more. So in this scene, Bill seems to be a bit upset. So
sad Bill.
Yeah, sad Bill.
She's no longer chill Bill.
No, she's not chill Bill. She's sad Bill.
She's ill Bill.
Ill Bill. So yeah, I'm thinking, since every companion travels with the Doctor, and they have to see the consequences of how dark the Doctor can be. So I'm thinking she's experienced this properly for the first time. So she's probably seen someone die who she might have liked in that scene. You know, that's just my guess though. But yeah, you know, I think we get that in every companion really. So, and I think Bill is getting that experience. So yeah, I think this is this is all we can say about it really.
Yeah. I've just been thinking in my head. What if the Doctor went back to meet Caecilius?
Yeah, it's
completely random, but
okay.
but I was
Bit strange that, but yeah.
I mean, you said the Doctor's got to see. Sorry, each companion has got to see the dark side of the Doctor, and I was thinking, you know, with Donna and Pompey, she, of course, the Doctor had to let thousands die, but saved Caecilius and his family, and then I thought,
he knows he has to save his future self.
I wonder what would happen.
Yeah.
if Caecilius met the 12th Doctor.
That would be weird.
Wouldn't it just?
Yeah, I very much doubt that's going to happen though. But you know, guys, I know that sounds like
some of your theories have been more strange than that.
Yeah. But yeah,
it's not even a theory. It's just like,
really, it's just
I wonder what would happen
really.
if that was the case.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we all know Bill is just getting that experience. I can see that she's probably going to get mad at the Doctor.
Ill Bill.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Adam. Adam.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I want to do this video. This is and yes.
So go on, tell us whose face is gracing us with their presence.
It is the almighty John Sim.
Really? Wow, yeah. That's pretty cool.
And he's strong.
Pretty cool.
He's definitely stronger than 10 regular men.
Oh, that was good.
So yeah, in this scene, well, it's just like a second long. It's just John Sim just turning his head to the screen. So I think that the Doctor and Bill and Nardo have managed to open that gate, and then the Doctor says hello, and then he just says my name is the Master, and then he just looks, and then that's the cliffhanger.
He actually goes, my name is Michael Caine.
That's the ending of the episode. The look of John Sim here, he seems to have grown the beard back like Roger Delgado.
I told you that beard is flipping controlling.
Yeah, and he seems to be dressed a bit like he seems to be dressed a bit like Roger Delgado a bit.
Does he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a jacket on, but you can't really see much else.
Yeah.
Still got the blonde hair, you know.
When this was announced, we was all. Well, I don't know if you guys were thinking about it, but a few of my friends were. If we was just going to get the rich, famous Prime Minister Master back, or we're just going to get the homeless, hooded Master in the end of time, and you know.
I mean, I think we're going to get the Master back from
the end of time.
The end of time, like it will be in chronological order, I'd imagine. Anyway.
Yeah. Because the last time we saw John Sim's Master in the end of time, he went back into the Time War with Rassilon, so...
But here's an interesting question. Or point.
Go on.
He went through a portal, didn't he?
Yeah.
An archway. A gate.
Yeah.
Now what does the Doctor find in that cave? There you go.
It could be that,
It's
yeah.
things to ponder on. I mean, obviously, I mean, it may be completely different. Maybe a completely different gate.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing the shape and
Yeah.
size of the gate, so it may be completely
Yeah,
different.
because the dot. Sorry, my stupid
Yeah,
computer.
well, go on.
Well, the Doctor said to Rassilon in the end of time, he says back into the war, Rassilon back into hell. So I'm guessing that he's going back into the time war. But ever since the Doctor has brought Gallifrey back, and the Master went with Rassilon, I'm thinking that that the Doctor saved Gallifrey. That means that that John Simm's Master has probably survived it.
Yeah.
Because there was fears about that the Master must have got killed by the Daleks in the Time War, and then he regenerated into Missy.
Yeah, of course.
So I think since the Doctor saved Gallifrey, I think the Master has survived it. So does this mean that Missy never happened, or? Well, she is in this. So.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, people are theorizing that Missy is
Irani.
Well, there's that, but also, I mean, Missy is the incarnation, or she's supposed to be the incarnation after after the Master played by John Simm. So maybe that it's just a little bit further on, in the Master's timeline.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think whatever they do with him, I think whatever they do with him, it'll be pretty cool. They have the potential for such a good finale. I mean, if this thing with David Bradley is happening, you've got the first Doctor teaming up with the 12th Doctor, you got John Simm teaming up with potentially Michelle Gomez.
Yeah.
You've got the Mondasian Cybermen and you've got the new Cybermen. I mean, isn't that going to be a colossal finale?
It sounds like this finale is going to be a 3-parter. Like, we're going to get it in episode 11 and 12 and 13. And if Stephen pulls this off, and if he's got a big plan about this, it's got to be a 3-parter.
Yeah, of course. And he's had quite a lot of time to write for Doctor Who as well, because obviously in Sherlock's not until next year, I think.
I'm not sure if they're doing a season 5 for Sherlock.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I do want Sherlock to continue anyway.
Yeah, I'm not
really
sure.
really good.
Well, ever since Stephen's leaving, I'm sure he's going to concentrate more on Sherlock now. That's just my guess.
Well, that's what I thought. But I mean, obviously he's wanted to concentrate all of his writing potential at this series, and so he's done very very good. He gave us the Weeping Angels, for crying out loud.
He did.
He's a flipping good writer. And,
he is at times when he can be bothered.
And he gave us the Anti-Child. And, so
scared me.
But so yeah, I look forward to it. If this is him writing to the best of his potential, then I think it's going to be brilliant.
It's his last. It's his last season. So for Doctor Who, so it's got to be brilliantly. And I'm not saying that I'm a bit worried about it at all though, but I think Stephen might write the John Simm's Master a little bit differently, but I very much doubt that's going to happen, because he written the 10th Doctor pretty much the same as Russell did in Day of the Doctor. So I'm guessing
I don't think there's going to be that they're going to make sure that his character stays consistent with what he was.
Yeah.
And John Simm is obviously going to have a lot of input with his character as well. So I'm sure we'll not notice a difference in the way his character is portrayed.
Yeah. And another thing I want to say, in this trailer, again, with the regeneration scene, everything John Simm's going to be like a massive surprise to this series. Again, I don't think why are they showing John Simm on the trailer? I mean, it's a great even though this scene's at the end, it's still a great ending. But you know, why would they show us, you know, that particular scene? Don't you think they should have left that as a surprise?
Well, you said yourself they were probably forced to release a couple of bits of information.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're able to play these
Yeah.
things off quite cleverly. So,
Yeah, but either way, we screamed like little girls when we saw John Cena for the first time in that
Indeed.
trailer.
Indeed. But I mean, you know, I think whatever the case, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It has I think it has the potential to be very, very good.
Yeah.
So definitely one of the best series.
Do you know what else might actually top it off? I've heard rumours.
Of course.
Again.
It all starts
again. Again. Again, I don't think it's true. It's just rumours that we might be getting a Roger Delgado cameo in it as well.
A third master?
Yes.
Wow. Now, wouldn't that be...
That would be brilliant.
Well, I guess we'll... yeah. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'm really looking forward to this finale.
It should be. I'm actually quite excited for a non-full-time Whovian such as myself. In fact, would I even?
Yeah,
I indulge.
Yeah, I really hope that, you know, everybody in the Doctor Who community who write for Doctor Who, I think they're all going to give Stephen the biggest support ever in this finale.
Yeah. Well,
especially if it's last.
Will he be able to pull it off?
I really hope he
Only
will.
Time
will tell.
Will tell.
So, you know, John Sim, he can't just be there for fan service. No, he won't be there for fan service.
I guess.
Mind you, if he was, I would be very, very cross.
Oh, obviously this has the potential to go very downhill. But I don't. You know, they've got so many good things lined up. I think it's going to be hard to muck it up.
Yeah.
I don't think he will muck it up.
It's just that, you know, the only reason why I think this is going to be a 3-parter is because, you know, Stephen's got quite a few enemies in this. He's got the Mondasian Cybermen, and he's also got the 2 or 3 Masters to write. So, you know, that's quite a lot to write about. So, you know, I'm guessing, you know, Stephen can't write it all in one episode, so it's got to be a 3-parter.
We'll see.
We will see. Yeah. And guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this trailer. This is all we've got to say about it.
It's been a long time because the trailer's only about 20 seconds, and we've been going for just over an hour now.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh dear, how time flies.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Until next time. Aha! We've teleported.
So yeah, guys. This is not my bedroom. This is the kitchen.
Wait. Oh.
And
that's where we are.
I'm also using the laptop camera, so, you know, sorry for the bad quality.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not too bad.
Reason why we're downstairs is because it's
very late.
It's 10 past
very
12 in the morning, and my mum and dad are asleep, so we didn't want to just disturb them. So yeah, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a like, and I shall see you in the Smile review.
And I'll see you real soon.
Yeah, whenever that will be.
After all my lovely maths exams.
Yeah, but it's been really good that you've been in some of my videos.
Well, you know, I do like to oblige with my radiant presence.
Okay, I'll be enjoying this video, guys. So I shall see you next time. Bye.
Hello. Why not subscribe to Adam Time Lord Fishwick's YouTube channel? It's very good, you know. Goodbye.